If you've ever felt like the household can opener with legs, here's a kinder truth. You don't have a difficult cat. You have a cat who's speaking a different language. Felines negotiate the world through scent, space, and subtle movement, and once you read those signals, the mystery dissolves into something that feels a lot like respect. Start with your eyes. To people, steady eye contact is warmth. To cats, it can be a challenge. Soften your gaze, relax your face, and offer a slow blink. Close your eyes for a beat and reopen. That's feline for I'm safe. You'll notice it changes the room. Tension drops, shoulders loosen, and a cat who once hovered by the doorway will cross the floor and sit within petting distance because you stopped staring and started listening. Patience is the next grammar rule. Most of us reach first, lean in, scoop up, bury our face in the fur because we're bursting with affection. Cats are built on consent and choice. Sit sideways, let your hand hover at their nose level, and wait for the cheek rub that says, "You may proceed." When cats control the start and end of an interaction, they stay longer, purr sooner, and deliver far fewer "that's enough" nips. You're not withholding love, you're giving autonomy, and to a species that survives by staying in control, that's the love language that counts. Home, to a cat, is a scent map more than a floor plan. Every head bump and body rub paints invisible "this is safe" notes across beds, chair legs, and your jeans. When you deep clean with heavy fragrance or rearrange favorite napping spots overnight, you don't just tidy, you erase. Make changes, gradually. Place the new bed beside the old one, skip scented litter and perfumed sprays, and let your cat rewrite the map with their cheek glands. You'll see them circle, rub, and sigh back into themselves because the territory smells like them again. Meowing isn't random noise. It's a custom channel created for humans. Adult cats rarely meow at one another. They reserve that vocal track for us, and they fine-tune it based on our responses. When you answer, even with a soft, "Hey, I hear you," you teach that communication works. Then guide, don't guess. If the food bowl is full, offer play. If the play was wild, offer a window perch. If the house is loud, offer a quieter room. Cats escalate when unheard, and soften when understood, and most excessive meowing improves when the message gets a predictable response. Design your space with exits in mind. Nothing spikes a cat's stress like being cornered, even during cuddles. Keep pathways around furniture, crack interior doors when possible, and avoid blocking hallways with feet, bags, or enthusiastic guests. The paradox of feline affection is simple. The easier it is to leave, the more they choose to stay. You'll see it on the couch. They settle deeper when they know they can hop down whenever they want. Petting technique matters. Heavy, full-body strokes that start at the head and roll down the spine can feel overwhelming, especially from new hands. Begin where social cats greet each other. Cheeks, forehead, under the chin. Notice micro-feedback. Ears forward and gentle leaning mean yes. Skin ripples, tail flicks, and swiveling ears mean ease up. The base of the tail can be bliss for some and a hard no for others. Treat it as an earned privilege, not a default. Keep sessions short and rhythmic. Ending while it still feels good is how you get invited back. Rest is sacred. That loaf in a sunbeam with paws tucked and eyes half closed isn't your cue for a sneak smooch. It's protected time. Interruptions during deep relaxation can teach a cat to sleep with one eye open, literally. Wait for an invitation, a soft trill, a stretch toward you, a slow blink that says, "Join me." Respecting naps buys you trust at times that matter, carrier days, vet visits, thunderstorm nights, because you've proven you won't intrude when they're vulnerable. Learn the vocabulary of the tail, ears, and posture. A fast, whip-like tail doesn't mean joy. It's arousal that can tip into irritation. A soft purr often signals contentment, but it can also be self-soothing during pain or anxiety. A rolled belly is trust, not necessarily a request for a belly rub. Many cats set that trap with love and then remind you of boundaries with their back feet. If the ears flatten and the pupils blow wide in normal light, give space. Context plus pattern beats any single gesture, and once you care enough to look, your cat becomes breathtakingly clear. Guard the bathroom rules. The litter box is not a utility closet. It's the one place where your cat is most exposed. Keep it quiet, open, and reliably clean. Covered boxes trap odor and can feel like ambush tunnels. Scented litter may please human noses and punish feline ones. The simplest formula wins. 1 box per cat plus 1. Scooped daily, unscented substrate, low sides for seniors, and locations that aren't beside rattling appliances or through a toddler's play zone. Solve the bathroom and you solve half of household behavior problems. Routines don't bore cats, they stabilize them. Meals at a similar hour, a predictable play burst in the afternoon, a regular window watch in the evening. These anchors tell the nervous system nothing bad is happening. When life will change, travel, remodel, new pet, add bridges, plug in a feline pheromone diffuser, increase play to burn stress, offer extra scent-soaked resting spots, and keep feeding times steady. Confident cats are affectionate cats, and confidence grows in predictable soil. Silence is not absence, it's connection. Cats are world-class companions for quiet co-presence. Sit with them at the window and watch the finches together. Read a chapter while they loaf within arm's reach. Resist the urge to narrate every move or fill every minute with touch. The choice to share space without pressure is its own kind of cuddle, and often the doorway to a head bump against your elbow a few minutes later. Shape what you want with rewards instead of scolding what you don't. Scratching the sofa stops being a war when a tall, stable post sits right beside it and the first scratch earns a party. Treat, praise, and a sprinkle of catnip. Meowing at dawn stops winning breakfast. Quiet moments earn the bowl. Laser play ends with a real toy to catch, so the hunter's brain can complete the sequence and relax. Consequences teach, but positive ones teach faster and keep the relationship sweet. Names matter. Most cats recognize theirs. They simply weigh whether responding pays off. Use the name for good things. Meals, cuddles, window time. Not just carriers and nail trims. Say it warmly, slow blink after, and sometimes follow with a treat or a favorite cheek rub. Over days, the name becomes a promise, not a summons, and you'll see the ear flick, the glance, the hop to the couch when you sing it down the hallway. Play is not optional enrichment. It's core medicine. Your velvet predator needs to stalk, chase, pounce, and kill to discharge energy and keep stress chemistry in check. 10 to 15 focused minutes once or twice a day beats random, frantic zoomies at 3 a.m. Move the toy like prey, hide, pause, dart, freeze, then let your cat win. Finish with a small snack to mimic eat after the hunt, and you'll see longer, deeper sleep and fewer ankle ambushes behind door frames. Solitude has limits. Cats aren't tiny hermits, they're selective social creatures who prefer to choose proximity. Following you from room to room, settling near your feet at night, napping in the same space without touching, all of that is love. Make it easy to be with you, not on you. Place a bed by your desk, a shelf near the kitchen, a blanket at the end of the couch. Offer a hand when invited, quiet words when they check in, and a dependable presence when the house feels loud. Their independence is a suit of armor. Underneath it, your company is the calm. A few practical fixes pull the whole language together. Keep vertical options. Cat trees, shelves, the top of a sturdy bookcase, so your cat can survey without being handled. Rotate puzzle feeders and simple food games to give their brain the work it craves. Position water away from food. Many cats drink more when bowls are separate or when they have access to a fountain with gentle movement. Trim nails regularly or provide varied scratchers, cardboard, sisal, carpet, so their I live here signatures land on the right objects. And when you must do something stressful, meds, crate time, pair it with something predictably good afterward, so your relationship, not just the task, wins. You'll still see quirks. Kneading your leg into mashed potatoes is not dominance. It's a deep comfort behavior left over from kittenhood. Bringing a toy, or occasionally something more alarming, to your feet is not a prank. It's sharing success with the clumsy roommate who clearly can't hunt. Knocking pens off the table can be physics research, or an elegant way to summon you. Give them sanctioned targets and scheduled attention, and the desk survives. A cat who seems to ignore you may be choosing the sunbeam over your call in that moment. Make responding worth it, and you'll get the glance, the stretch, the hop. When you start honoring boundaries, the changes feel small and the results feel huge. Your cat blinks first and pads over. The litter box stays tidy and the carpet stays clean. The 3 a.m. zoomies shift to 7 p.m. play and 10 p.m. sleep. The house smells less like soap and more like safety. You stop narrating bad behavior and start solving needs. And the best part is how quickly cats meet you halfway when the rules are consistent and kind. They are brilliant learners, precise communicators, and relentless observers. Give them a stable script, and they will act their hearts out. Think of this as a peace treaty written in whiskers and whisker-soft rules. Offer the slow blink instead of a stare. Invite rather than insist. Keep their scent map intact. Answer when they speak. Leave exits open. Pet where it feels safe. Stop while it's still lovely. And let naps be sacred. Read the tail. Trust the ears. And believe the posture. Guard the bathroom. Love the schedule. Savor the quiet. Reward the good. Make their name a promise. Play like a hunter. And don't let them feel unseen. Do these things, and the adorable tyrant becomes what they were trying to be all along. A thoughtful roommate with a purr that vibrates peace through your bones.